So I have no idea what is going to happen right now because I didn't have power all day today. Did not have a chance.
All day today.
Oh, there's the echo.
All day today.
My bad. Pretty bad when your host does that. So now I got to start Zoom. About 41 seconds to do that, and it shouldn't take near that long. Good evening, Tony. I don't know if audio is working or video is working for that matter. We'll find out here in a minute.
Yeah. There he is. Yep.
Yeah, it is I. I'm just going to stay participant for now. Start the video. That's what I was afraid of. Okay, so clearly I've got some adjustments to make with the new camera.
YouTube videos got a weird rectangle in it. Is that what you're saying?
I'm not watching that yet. I'm still setting things up over here. I'll get over in just a second though. YouTube should be showing the zoom now.
Yeah, it is. YouTube should be showing the zoom now.
Yeah, I got to figure out if that's me that's causing the echo or someone else is causing the echo.
Says I.
Okay, well, that narrowed it down. Hey, Jim. So I'm going to. This is my new camera. Got it set up over there. You can see different angle now. Yeah, it's a little too far away though. I think I'm gonna have to bring it a lot closer and make some adjustments on it, because if I were to see if I can do this, which
Can't you zoom in a little bit?
Honestly, Greg, I have no idea. I was out without power today all day long. That's the 170 right, that's right in front of me, and it's probably 3 feet away. And then if I go back over to the other one, I actually set this up in the dark with no power, and my flashlight gave out halfway through, so I'm surprised this even works. So tomorrow we'll struggle through it for tonight, and tomorrow I'll get everything ironed out, tuned in and whatnot.
Well, if the 922 is anything like the 920, it does have some zoom, but it's not a lot.
Yeah, you go into the Logitech capture software, click the zoom button, I think.
Oh, I haven't done any. I just plugged it into my I bought a USB hub as well yesterday, and it works just fine. And I just plugged it into there, plugged that into the computer, and off it went. So, and I got 4 fans tonight from my brother finally, because my one fan on the case is going out. So hopefully one of these will replace it and be just fine. But yeah, once I get this dialed in to where this is perfect. I can see that monitor. I can see that monitor. Good. I like it. And it's on one of my normal tripods too. I may end up going off of both desks. I don't know. I'll figure it out. So anyway, where's the professor at? I don't see Alex.
Haven't seen him yet.
He's been helping me most of the night. We got my Stout computer up and running, got the image recorded, got it all back up, got it up and running. So that's all tight. We're just waiting on the new build to come in, and that'll take care of all that.
Yep. Speaking of new build, did we get it off and shipped on time, and everything's good on that end?
Yeah, I got the email, so it's definitely on the way.
Cool. Good. Good. All right. Well, I understand you forgot a vital part of your computer at your aunt's house?
Yeah, I forgot my webcam.
Yeah, I was told as I was driving down the road, so I literally haven't looked into that solution yet, but me sending you my old camera is not going to get there by Thursday. I can almost guarantee you that. don't mind sending the old camera. Now I'm going to have to focus on looking at this camera. That's probably going to be the biggest thing. So, Jim, you look like you're researching something or contemplating something.
No, I'm watching other YouTube stuff. Some guy out of Australia talking about GPU prices. So
I got a message.
I was actually thinking that you want to send me your webcam, like to keep one down my amp one here.
Yeah,
That's up to you.
No, I don't mind sending you my old one. It's just not going to get there in time. That's what the issue is.
Yeah.
I was having Alex try to look up what media mail was, and he said it's like $3 and some change to send it, but it won't get there till next week. That doesn't help the problem out at all either. So
Yeah. I'm wondering if I put you guys like this, if you'll be able to see it somewhat.
What's that? Your phone?
iPad.
Oh, your iPad?
Yeah.
Can you turn it?
Jim, your building won't be here for another couple of weeks because it's sunk.
Can you turn it sideways, Josh, and see if that gives us a better angle? I think they call it landscape.
Yeah, hold on.
So Jeff sent me a message earlier today. He said that Carrie was back selling or doing ads for Newegg, but then I didn't have no way of checking it out, obviously. But then he said it was just a one-time deal. Yeah, that's much better. Yeah. Yeah, I think that would work. What do you guys think? For his unboxing, you think that'd work?
It would be enough.
I think so. Okay. All right, so I don't have to jump through any hoops to get you a camera then. I'll just get this one boxed up and sent to you, and you'll be good.
Thank you.
So I can't do that though because it's screwed on the tripod. I was going to flip these cameras around, but that didn't have the ability to screw on there.
Yeah, but I was just going to leave that other camera on if I can anyway.
Yeah, that's a good idea. It's a real good idea. So how boring was my day, you ask?
Yeah, I'm boring.
I slept a lot, I'll put it that way. You ain't got no power. Ain't nothing to do. My idiot ass. I went in and sat down on the couch, and we got a little button that brings the legs up for you to relax. And I sit down, and I reach down and hit the button, and I'm like, you idiot, there's no power. It's not going to go out.
Go pay the bill.
Well, oddly enough, that was when Lorna said our power just went out. I'm like, yes, I know. I watched the lights go out. And the first thing I thought was, surely to goodness, they haven't shut the power off already. I mean, we always pay the bill anyway. And then I got on the app, and there was 1,500 people in this area that did not have power.
Ooh.
Yeah. It had to be, we had a storm roll through here, a lot of wind, no rain or thunder or lightning or anything. Not as bad as I think it was New Orleans or Louisiana. Robert sent me a thing on that. Yeah, tornado out of New Orleans.
Did you get my email?
I've not caught up on my emails yet, Alex. Like I said, I'm 9 to 6 would be 8 hours. I'm 8 hours behind right now. I can go look at my email.
You had a power outage that long?
It went out about 10 minutes after 9, and it came back on at 6:05.
Whoa, that's long.
Yeah, and as of 8:30 tonight, they were still 500 or 600 people were still out of power.
Jeff's air conditioner is good, he said.
I bet it is. As of right now, there are still 31 customers without power, and they are all on the east side of Indianapolis, so that's pretty bad. And we did not, I mean, the winds were horrible. They were about 50 mile an hour and gusting up to about 80 mile an hour. I haven't seen winds like that since Vegas, but there was no water, there was no lightning and thundering. And after a while, I got tired of sitting there on the couch looking at the dark, and can't really do a lot when you don't have, I didn't realize how much you cannot do. I opened all the windows, and it was cloudy today too, so that didn't help. I ran my one flashlight completely dead of battery, and my phone was down to about 18%, and Darren kept sending me messages. So today's Tuesday, right? Yeah, it is.
All day. For another hour and 15 minutes.
Yep.
I get ready.
Oh, I'm sure he is. Yeah, he's got to work in the morning.
Oh, Tony's off for 3 days.
Yep, Sunday, Monday, Tuesdays is his days off.
Oh, well. We're going to call wake you up.
I should, you know what? I won't.
Well, bloody hell, what do you want now?
Yeah, that's the one funny message he sent me. Let's see, Darren.
I keep forgetting they don't speak English there.
He said, "You must be sick, nothing to do but wait for the power to come back on." No, I wasn't sick, but I sure was sleeping a lot.
Nothing wrong with that. He was great. Oh, he walked away.
What a disruptive, not getting anything done day today. This is going to bug me, so I'm going to have to make some adjustments here while we're live. I wish Alex was here. I wanted to tell him that he thought the lights on the camera were blue, and the lights on the camera are actually white.
Yep. Hit send him a test, another reply. Hopefully he'll be there.
Yeah.
I hear blue.
What, you have the 922 or the 920, Greg?
920S as in Sam.
Why didn't that? Okay, this will probably be a disaster.
Too high, too high.
I was lifting the tripod out of the little area that I had put it in. I'm gonna see. Oh, that's a little better. It's a little. I think it needs to go up a little bit though. Let's see. Go about right.
Good.
How's that look? Problem with where I've got it now is it's directly in my line of sight to my other monitor. I think if I could get it about right there. So you say there's a Logitech website I can go to figure out how to focus it?
Yeah, just go to Logitech.com and put in your model number and download and install the capture software.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Baker himself.
There he is.
And Josh, I'm fine. Nothing happened to me. I've been in the shower.
Well, we don't know you quite well enough to share that kind of information, but okay.
Feel better anyway. He's gonna send me his webcam. Thank you.
Yeah, if I get it out tomorrow, you'll probably get it Monday or Tuesday.
You can zoom in with this bar right here.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You can set it to autofocus, white balance, 60 hertz.
Okay.
And there's some advanced settings. Horizontal flip, vertical flip. And you can come down here, you can take a picture of yourself.
Yeah, we don't need to be doing that. So is this camera considerably better than the other camera?
Oh yeah.
See, I don't know which audio this is using though. Let me check that out real quick. There's Jeff Ryman says, "Hey ho, hey ho." That's pretty funny. Now that
What did I miss?
Nothing. Just catching up on how bad the day was with no power.
I know you only hate to hear this, but we only lost it last night during the when when it was raining real hard for like, we didn't even lose it for probably a minute. It was all long enough to just make everything reset.
Boy, I wish I was the host. I know where you'd be going for about 10 minutes. I was out from 9:05 or 9:08, 9:10, a little after 9 to 6:05. The reason I know the time is I was texting Darren at the time to tell him my phone was dying when the power came on, and I glanced at the time and it said 6:05. So, anyway, I'm trying to figure out which camera is picking the audio up because I want to see if that's the difference too. How do I do that?
I put a link in the Zoom chat for you.
Oh, thank you.
For the Logitech capture software.
Right.
I believe you said
I might want to wait to do that unboxing until I get that webcam. I don't know.
Yeah, that'll never happen, Josh. You'll have that thing unboxed within 15 minutes of getting it. I can't find what I'm looking for here. Bear with me a minute. I'm trying to find the Zoom controls. Wait a minute.
turn the page.
No, I can do it this way because I'm not the host and it won't go out. Or maybe it did go out. I don't know.
Why those? Well, I'll tell you that I did not record a video of us redoing Josh's Dell computer today.
You did not? You did not. How's the audio sound now?
A little bit bassy.
Well, I switched over to the 922. Let me jump back over and change it again.
And you know, that thing didn't be out on that hard drive didn't even work over 2 channels. But I don't know what the hell he's complaining about.
Let's see what this does. I click the automatically adjust microphone volume.
That was good.
That's better.
Not as bassy as the other one.
Okay, so this is the 922. And this is the 170, and I'm about the same amount of distance away from both. Which one sounds better?
922.
Okay. We'll go back to the 922. Okay. That solves that problem. Good. I just got to get it positioned now, and I think everything will be good. Still haven't ordered a green screen. Still working that around in my head a little bit. I'm going to order it. There's no question about it. I will be ordering a green screen. I just want to get a few things worked out in my head before I do that. Where are you guys at? Right here. There we go.
I'm right here. I don't know about anybody else.
Well, I got too many tabs opened up. I'm trying to catch up to Gary. Got a little bit of ways to go, but I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 on that.
Yeah, wow, that's good.
And then I got, on another one I've got 4, so that's 20. And then on another one, and these are all on Google Chrome, by the way. On another one I've got 1. So I got 21 tabs opened up. Zoom running, OBS running. Needless to say, I'm playing catch up.
I have 12 tabs, 8 apps, and 150 processes.
I only got 2 apps open.
We can give you that 46 if you need one.
And ever since I bumped up my RAM speed to 3333, my CPU
Robert.
temperatures are lower.
Did you make me host and I don't know it?
You are host.
Yeah.
Looks like Alex is going to have some company in the waiting room. Hi, Rick.
Hello.
That's my fault. Someone made me host and failed to tell me that they made me host. Well, that was my bad. You get any bad weather today?
Yeah, you can come take this damn snow that's been coming here.
I'll tell you what. I'll take this. You guys better write this moment down. 10:56 on the 22nd of March. I would take the snow today as opposed to what I had all day, which was no power. I'd gladly take the snow. At least I'd have power.
Maybe not.
Yeah, well, that's true. Yeah, it'd be my luck. It'd be a record snow that it snap a line or two, and we'd still be out with power. And then we wouldn't have heat in the snow.
Hey Jeff, is your AC good?
Actually, it's going to be 90 something here by Friday.
Oh,
Probably set a record. So, and I did have a check recently, believe it or not. Although that was supposed to be AV.
Yeah, I think once I get this thing positioned, I like it where it's at, but it's too close right now because it blocks this screen. So, but I got my new 922 in, Jeff.
Why the hell is that coming up?
Well, I don't know what's coming up. Are you and the professor connected? Are you guys connected on TeamViewer and you're doing
Not at
things?
the moment.
So what's he asking? What's coming up? Because I'm not seeing anything pop up.
I don't know. He's asking about his computer, I guess, that we just redone today.
Okay.
That's the only one. That's the only computer that I'm aware of that he's got right now.
So we'll find out why they keep turning the computer out. So we actually asked yet.
So you got your new camera, Ken?
I did. That's what I'm using right now. Yes.
Yeah, like I've got mine. It's like just at an angle, sort of like that to one side. It hides the edge of my screen a tiny bit, but.
Yeah, I just gotta, because if I just went through showing to do two different cameras, but right now it's a little too far away, and I'm gonna have to go on that site Greg said so I can get it to maybe focus in or zoom in a little bit more to me. I can move it yet one more time over to here.
So is there software that's supposed to help do that?
I believe that's what that is that Greg sent. And check this out. I get 6 months premium license for.
I'm getting the clapping method whenever I restart the computer. It's going away too fast and I can't read it.
I don't know. I don't have any software on my 920. It just is what it is.
Well, I'm seriously contemplating this because it says a 6 months premium license for XSplit.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm seriously thinking about giving it a 6 months trial period to see what I like or dislike about it. I didn't throw it away, so. And then the little
What
box.
kind of error message are you getting, Josh?
It looks like a clapping method that I can't read it. Because it comes up for like a minute or two and then it goes away.
That was the directions right there. I don't know if you guys can see that or not.
I'm gonna run diagnostics on here and see what comes up.
Big box.
Looks like what came with my 920.
Yeah, it's pretty little.
here's
Can
my
I-
box.
Your your screen's blurring it out, or your background won't allow us to see it.
That's how big it is. Small.
Robert asked, did I by chance show any codes when I held it up to the screen? I don't know. Let's see. Can you guys see?
I'm going back and look, but I think you might have.
Yeah, good point. There's somebody that's quick enough that'll pick up on that, and they'll replay it 1,000,000 times. Not a big deal. All right, I was
I'm
trying.
wondering if that's because I didn't have the keyboard connected.
Probably. Sometimes if you don't have a keyboard or mouse connected, it will throw a message up there before it reboots. When it.
Anybody want to learn, do me the 1.99 or anything? Yeah.
Hey, Ken, I saw something today you might be interested in. There's a guy named Theo Joe that has a tech channel.
Yep, I've heard of him.
And he put up a little blurb today, one of those short things, says that YouTube has now changed the policy. If you remove somebody from the channel, it automatically takes all their comments off all the videos.
Really?
I
don't know if that works or not, but that's just what he said. He was notified today.
Jeff, I've been cool out of him. He also had one. I love the extra Twitter people. You know when iPhones quit having the home button for the headphones?
Yeah.
He showed how to make it work because it said headphone jack was still in there. And you had to get a little drill and a drill bit, and if you drill right there, it'll give your headphones back.
Okay.
But it wasn't there.
Yeah, well, live and learn.
Yeah, but he was telling everybody it was kind of like, there was a guy in Detroit called Soupy Sales, and he told all the little boys and girls to go.
Oh, I remember Soupy Sales.
Yeah. Yeah. Throw that ugly paper in my dad's wallet and throw it away, put it in an envelope, and put my name on it. We had like $3,000 in 2 days.
Hey, Apple, you want to know something funny? So we just got done restoring my y'all's computer, and the professor goes to log in, and I just call my aunt up. She's in the middle of playing bingo, and all of a sudden the professor says logged in, and my aunt can't figure out what the hell's going on because her screen was going up, and here it was the professor logging into the
Yeah, accidentally logged into the XP at her house, not the Dell.
So Jeff,
Hacker alert.
yeah, really.
Yeah.
So what were you telling me today about carrying Newegg? Because obviously on the phone.
He had a blurb out there, and I originally thought it was a link to a video, but it was just a link to a pre-built system on Newegg they were selling. And I was just wondering whether he was just doing that quote, trying to show all his fans a good deal, or if he was getting paid for it. He used to do videos for Newegg way back.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, it was that thing. Normally, it was a new gaming system. Normally $13.99 on sale for $9.99 with a 3060 in it.
Yeah, I just checked webcam prices, and mine actually dropped $5. The one I just bought, that kind of pisses me off. But the doggone graphics card is still staying solid at $259.
Yeah.
Now, Greg, do I have to download? I clicked on the link. Do I have to download this now?
Yeah, download and install it.
Okay.
The other thing I saw today, somebody was advertising a tech video on how to use a solid state drive with Windows 98.
Wow.
It should work.
Well, there's an adapter to convert from SATA to EIDE,
IDE.
or IDE, whatever. Like $9.99 adapter is all you had to get.
I'm sorry, I did that Theo Joe, and he's gonna double your toilet paper for free.
Well, maybe you need it if you're listening to them all the time.
No, I haven't.
Hey, where's the professor go? We put him in the waiting room.
No, I did not.
No, we didn't. I'm still here.
You put him in the middle.
I think he's got an N and an R mixed up. I think it's supposed to say professor is fired.
Oh.
I didn't do that though. So, all right, let me download this now.
Yeah, I was wondering because of the people wasn't connected.
Yeah, the rename function is gone again. Not that that really matters.
Oh, that's because your host prior to me wasn't doing his job.
Oh, okay.
I'll solve that problem here. Rename.
That's all right.
You know you can rename yourselves.
I just needed something to complain about.
So, here's a trivia question for you, and I was really shocked on this. How old was Eva Gabor when they did Green Acres. No Googling allowed.
Okay, 74.
60 something.
So far, we're 0 for 2.
I would say she was probably in her early 50s.
We're in the ballpark.
Okay.
Okay, she was 50. How old do you think Eddie Albert was?
40.
No.
50.
He was probably 56, 58.
Keep going.
62.
He was in his 60s. The other thing that we noticed was, do you know how many actors played in both the Andy Griffith Show and Green Acres?
3.
Keep going. There was one guy, and on Gomer Pyle too. I forgot about that. There was one guy on Gomer Pyle that played 8 different characters on Andy Griffin. But if you think about it, back then they signed an actor to the studio, and then they could use them here, whatever show they wanted to.
Yeah.
Not like today.
And what studio was that?
Do what?
What studio was it?
Well, let's see. It was CBS. So what was the studio? Would it have been?
Hazy Lou, probably.
Yep.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay, so I
Because,
downloaded this. Where did it?
They worked a deal for the I Love Lucy show, which really got them started. They worked a deal where they were using multiple cameras on the set, which was a new thing.
Yeah.
They called CBS into giving them all the rights to the show in perpetuity.
Actually, though, they sold it back and screwed up.
I didn't think,
Yeah, they sold it back when they got rid of the stuff for $18 million.
I didn't know they were sold it back. I thought she kept those.
No, the reason it's such a screw up is who thought cable would be something.
True.
Yeah. Could you imagine getting paid for each kind of place today around the world?
Yeah, Google Jennifer Aniston and what she makes off residuals.
That isn't what I usually Google about Jennifer.
Part of the problem with her, she's rock.
See, does it look?
18 million isn't some bad cash.
I know, but
I won't
I love it.
Ooh.
How you doing?
Good, you?
I'm good, tired. I'm good.
Good,
How was your weekend?
good.
I don't know if he wants that to be shared or not, but I figure it's none of our business what they're talking about. Okay, so I got it set up and I went through the screens. Now I guess I hit launch. I got an error.
Hey, Ken?
Yeah.
Man, hell, I was saying that I keep not shooting so what we're saying.
There's one of the bad members that was going to fine.
Yeah, we figured that. I guess I'll click. I'll decide later. There we go. Decide later. All right. C922.
What's that, dude?
You were asking me to turn your computer off.
No, I'll speak with them on, cause the lady that does it, the lady that runs the app, she's not here right now.
Actually, you probably don't want to go and talk to somebody informal, just like that girl that was. You know why they turn my computer off? She says no. Again, you don't want to make it formal, you just want to make it like a task. Just like make it a joke. You just don't want to go big time. I like that camera.
Okay, Greg, where do I go from here?
Oh, that's completely different. I'll go up to settings.
You haven't authorized any devices.
And check the top right.
Oh, surely to God not. Check for update. Nothing happened. Enable automatic updates. That's fine.
Yours is completely different than mine. That's the G Hub.
I downloaded that from the link you sent.
I know nothing.
That's the wrong software, Ken.
Yeah. You want the Logitech capture.
Well, we need to get rid of that first then, but that's as I did with here. I'll show you what I did. Well, maybe. I clicked on your link and then I clicked on download. Let me try that again. So I'll go over here, I'll grab the link, click on the link comes up. Oh, that came up to YouTube? Double your toilet paper for free. Okay, who's hacked my system, Gary?
Yeah, you can uninstall that.
Yeah. Let me start this process over. I clicked on the wrong one, so I'm going to share my screen. Share. So this is what came up when I clicked it the first time. I'll go ahead and click it the second time.
You want to go up to the top and click on downloads.
Right here?
Up at the top where it says downloads. And it should bring up welcome to Logitech support. Scroll down, shows all the software. Scroll down till you see Logitech capture.
Somebody crunching on ice cream. Logitech, where's it at? I don't see it. Logitech capture.
Yeah,
Looks like a camera.
yeah, the purple one with the white.
Oh, right here, right here.
Yeah, yeah, click on that.
There are no downloads for this version.
Windows 11.
Windows 10.
Yeah. There you go. That's what you want. Logitech capture.
So since the computer was shut off due to the power outage today, when it came back on, it went to the let us finish setting up your system. I thought, oh my goodness, here we go. Windows 11 coming right up. Okay, so now open it.
I can't be my hero, damn it.
Well, that's because you left it at your aunt's house, damn it. Sorry.
There you go.
Install.
Yeah.
I'm fine to tell you what I mean.
It says it may take a few minutes. Launch Logitech Capture. This is what I want to get to, correct?
Yeah,
Eventually.
Just keep clicking.
Sign in, or do I have to create an account?
I don't think so.
It's saying sign in or create an account. Let's go back to the beginning and see if there's a way to get around that. Not looking too promising on.
Well, what if you just close that X?
Right here?
Yeah.
Aha.
There you go.
Camera not available. We detect your cameras being used by Zoom. I can't do this while I'm in Zoom?
Yeah. You can go up to your source on your left.
Yeah, it says it's not available because it's being used by Zoom. Let me solve that.
Mine says that too.
But I can still do it? Or can I?
You
This
should.
is what I want to do, is use two webcams at once. What are you trying to do?
Zoom the camera in so that when I'm on the stream and there it will show up not as far as it was. So if I stop sharing my screen, see how far away that I am right here? I want to sit about right here. Now I don't know if I can Yeah, it's not zooming it in. So let me
I
go.
think after you quit the Zoom
This is what I
session,
need.
unplug it and then plug it back in, and then start the Logitech Capture software. Because
This is what I need.
In Windows, you've got a camera feature on your start menu, and that's what it's using instead of the Logitech Capture software.
Hey, Professor,
I say, was that
can you
Cheak?
send my new camera when you want me to set it up?
Yes.
Yeah, it's seen it. I mean, you guys can see it now. Is it that slow?
No. It's because Zoom is using your camera right now.
Now I changed over to a different camera on Zoom. I'm using my 170 on that.
Okay, then go up
Oh,
to
there
the
it
top.
went. It's a little slow. It's a little sluggish.
Go up to the top and see if it says that your source is a 920.
Yeah, 922
Yeah.
ProStream webcam. Yeah, it could just be the system's little. Oh yeah. So if I can get it about right there on the zoom, that would be pretty good. Maybe even a little lower than that. So do the arrow buttons work? Oh no, that's pan, huh? Oh cool, I like that. That way when I wear my senior discount shirt, someone not mentioning anyone's name, Alex can say, didn't you wear that shirt last night? Yeah, I kind of like that feature. So what I'm going to have to do is figure out how to get it to stay right there to be used like this in Zoom. Any thoughts on that, Alex?
Scroll down.
Do I?
On the left-hand side, scroll down. There was something about Zoom meetings.
Oh.
Logitech used to have in their older software. They used to have a controller thing to go to zoom it in. It was separate from the actual application. So you can
Zoom video container, Zoom frame width, Zoom meeting controls.
Zoom settings.
Professor, remind me to take the Chromebook the next time I go down to my aunt.
Any thoughts on how I get back to where I was at? Leave it. Oh, here we go. No.
But I thought the Chromebook was your wife's.
It is, but we can't find the damn power for it. And I take it down my aunt so I can charge it up and then I get the password. Unless you know the place where you can get a power cord.
I don't.
Okay, I can mess around with that later. Let's see if I can get out of that.
This is what I mean.
Let's see.
Yeah, can we bring that?
Well, I had one of my customers come by and pick up some cassettes that I put on CD way before Christmas today. Finally come by to get them and bring me some more.
Hey, Jim, if you want to take some of my music off of that, off of the website when you know.
No, I'm good on music. I got plenty. Yeah, I'll get with Alex, or if I can't figure it out, and we'll get this narrowed down, and it'll hopefully be much better by tomorrow night. So
Fine now.
that's still a little too far, I think, for me. Or you know what? Let's try this. Let me see something here.
Go to your start menu and see if you can find the camera icon.
It's not too bad. So start menu, what am I looking for?
Camera.
I got Logitech Capture, Logitech G Hub, which we want to get rid of.
Right.
Camera. Okay, click on it. That says EOS webcam utility. That's my 35mm. That's not correct. Can I not change that setting? Hang on, and I will bore YouTube a little bit more. So I'm going to share my screen again. I'm going to close that actually. There we go. Now I'll share my screen. Should be a big blue screen is what you guys are looking at.
Yeah.
Windows 10.
Yeah. So, are you able to see the little black box come in the lower left-hand corner when I click on the?
Yeah.
Okay. So, do you want me to go down to the camera icon right here?
Yeah.
I click on that, and then it goes on my other screen, of course, and it comes up for EOS webcam utility. Am I able to change that?
Yes.
Yeah, under
It's a
settings.
little camera icon in the top right corner.
This one?
Yes.
That's just going to change. Oh, there it is. Okay, so that's that one over there. Let me hit it again. Uh-oh.
The other one can't see the other one because it's used by Zoom.
Well. Oh, okay. So I can't see the 922 because it's being used by.
Correct, but it can see your capture card.
Yeah, I see that.
And as I told you before, you can see your capture card in the camera app.
Okay. So here's an interesting little bit of information. I can't get into settings on Zoom when I'm sharing my screen.
I've done it before. All you gotta do is hit the little settings icon in Zoom, and it should show up.
Yeah, except I couldn't find the little settings icon in Zoom, so this will work. Okay, now I got the 922.
Yeah, you should be able to click on the drop down right below your picture. It says camera.
Right here?
ePro 920.
I'm not seeing that. I see my picture and I see a little camera thing
Click
here.
on video. Click on video.
Well, that works. There's a photo. Oh, I see what that does. That changes this over here.
Okay.
Yeah.
When you're doing this, you're freezing on YouTube.
Yeah, I know. Yep, that I know. So we'll do that at a later date. And I don't know why that is. Virtual background still loading. Okay, so that's cool. Yeah, I'm not real sure why that happens like that, but it does. Been that way for a while now. I'm just going to go back over here to the new camera. Okay, I'm good. You all right? Huh? I'll be right back. What?
I'm in the beginning of a happy one birthday. When are you gonna leave?
I leave Thursday morning, I'm back Monday.
No, it'll be a long time if you haven't like it.
Yeah, I'll be trying to accept me a Thursday, I get it done in.
I get my new computer this week.
Yeah.
So I'll be swapping around computers. Yeah, but my aunt's getting rid of her HP. I'm getting rid of my dog. We're getting my cousin the HP. I'll be doing all that.
Well, from the first camera made to the latest camera made. Super, yeah, fantastic. I don't know what she was screaming about, but she screamed about something.
Oh, I wouldn't have took that long walk yesterday. My knee was bothering me. Oh.
Is that going? There it is. Yeah, Gary, I don't know why that does that, but every time I share the screen, I don't know if that does that for everybody or just me because I'm the host. I don't really know.
Thank you for spending the week with him.
It'll be there next week. I mean,
thank you.
You're welcome. It's an old camera.
Yeah, we still getting by.
I mean, it works. As you saw, I've been switching back and forth between cameras, and I'm sure I'm going to regret asking this, but Alex, if I had one of them stupid little Streamlab boxes, I could push the button and switch cameras, right?
Right.
I knew I'd regret asking that question.
Which things in your OBS, rather, or...
Well, but not, can I do that for Zoom, though? I don't think I can do that specifically for Zoom.
Yeah, I think one of those little boxes can be used for more than just for OBS. So if you had specific programs that you wanted to open up just on your computer, instead of using the mouse, you can program those buttons to open those specific programs, and you can use the buttons on the Stream Deck for that. It doesn't have to be used just for OBS or XSplit. You can use it for
anything.
Pretty much any functions on your computer.
Hey,
go ahead, Gary.
I have a quick question for you. Do you have a problem taking away something up or doing something right? Like you asked me yesterday? Because you proved the Wi-Fi didn't work. You didn't prove the Ethernet didn't work, did you?
You mean when the computer's in sleep mode?
Yeah. So you didn't check Ethernet.
I did not.
So it probably worked. I know. Let me say this. I know. No, before you say that, the question was, did it work or not? He did half of it, said it didn't work.
Well, my laptop doesn't have one of them old inputs that the computer, this computer has. It doesn't have an internet put into it.
No, that doesn't have that. It's made in the Zoom tree. Okay, but he still didn't check it, and he made sure that I knew that was wrong. And then I was trying to throw another ad on the reason I was. The reason I brought it up is if you decide to go with taking him from sleep, you can do a task scheduler. And I spent 15 minutes of my lunch making sure it works. And it does.
I like the screen. I like the other screen, Jim.
Well, when the ad's set up, if you push the button and it goes to sleep, this program will kick it back on all damn day.
Yeah, I think, not to interrupt Gary and Alex in their little debate, but I think the 922 is so much crisper and clearer. This is the 922.
Oh, it's definitely straightforward.
Yeah.
Hey, Alex, you want to see if you can remote in on this one?
Which one?
No. If I put it,
But you're on Wi-Fi right now, not on Ethernet.
Yeah, true.
It only works if you're on Ethernet. I can test that theory on my mom's computer though, because she's hardwired to Ethernet, and I can put her computer to sleep and see if I could Teamviewer to her computer while it's asleep.
No.
And I didn't for everybody, but this has nothing to do with it. Some great news today. I was talking to my son, who also is a CIO with a smaller company, not smaller. He's only got 40 people working for him. And their insurance company and their law firm set a thing up that if they go home and you're not powered off, you will be immediately dismissed.
5 + 5 = 4, 2, 3,
If you leave the office and you don't turn your computer off before you leave the office, you will be terminated. If you don't.
Yes, 100% immediately. No ifs, ands, or buts. And of course, if you want to quit now, goodbye.
I presume that's for confidentiality of client information.
And cyber attacks. The insurance
Oh,
company.
yeah.
Think about it. This is what they said to us. But, you know, that's 12 hours that somebody can't get on that damn computer.
That's true.
If it's off, you can't get in there easily. And then I got a joke for Alex, because he and I are arguing. What is the most... What's the most valuable drive being used in business right now?
I don't know.
What do you think, Alex?
The most valuable drive being like a hard drive or
I would say if you want to.
No.
Before Alex, if I said here, go get the most important drive to my company, what drive would it be?
NVMe.
Wrong.
flash drive.
Wrong.
So, are we talking about a hard drive, Gary, or what?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
The C drive and the C drive in the computer.
Are you talking about a brand name drive?
No. Hard drive. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
And you take a company.
I got a guess.
Huh?
I'll guess the one that got stolen.
No, that's true, but no, mechanical hard drives. You find a company that's not using that as their main storage right now, there is no company out there. Because the NVMe's and the SATs can't take that much writing. I'm not very
You're thinking of server drives where they store a lot of stuff.
Exactly. And it has to be secure and it has to be backed up regularly.
So the mechanicals are the ones that are being used?
Yeah.
Well, you've got server class drives, which are
Exactly.
much faster than consumer class drives, and they're designed for long-term use.
Could I be able to get on the fucking Dell website and walk through Glide? And I know I got you 5 years out of date.
When did Jim leave? I didn't hear him leave.
With that?
When did Jim leave? I didn't hear him leave.
Just a second ago, I guess.
I didn't hear him leave either.
Seems to be about the same, doesn't it?
So I guess Jim said that Josh's computer is still on schedule.
Yeah.
Josh got the email, so he should be able to look all that up. Unless he gets the luck of my brother. So here you go. He orders a thing out of, what's the state directly below Ohio? Virginia? Virginia. They send it to Ohio. They send it from Ohio to Missouri, passing right through Indiana, where it's going. From Missouri, they send it to Indiana. For whatever the reason, they didn't send it back to Ohio. For whatever the reason, they send it back to Missouri. And now it's scheduled to be delivered this weekend. It was supposed to be here Monday. Yesterday.
Some of Jim's monkeys handling that thing.
That's crazy.
Something,
That's
I
crazy.
tell you.
The majority of my packages I order from Amazon come out of Memphis. Come from Tennessee, which is only 2 hours from me as well.
Ever have any bullet holes in them?
Do what, Robert?
Does the packages ever have any bullet holes in them?
No, I haven't ever experienced any bullet holes in my packages.
You know, Memphis, they kill about 5 or 6 a night down there. If not more.
Man, that's...
We have a fulfillment center in Flat Rock, Michigan, which is about 30 miles from us. And then we have a smaller one in Pontiac, which is about 6 miles. And then I found with that pop I was telling you about that I ordered, they're actually filling that out of a Whole Foods place. Whole Foods grocery store in town.
Did you hear that Microsoft is coming out with that update to put a watermark on the desktop? It's in the inside, it's in the release preview now.
No, what they're going to say is you don't have the hardware to run Windows 11.
Yep.
We have it in development on one of our servers, one of our machines. But it's not used on anything. It just sits there. And it really,
I sent the professor an email about that point. I don't know whether he got it or not.
they really validate the message. This machine qualifies for it.
Robert, according to our friend Google, Memphis had 342 homicides last year.
Detroit, we didn't have any according to the rural Detroit.
This was from Action 5 News in Memphis.
And then the other caveat to that was it started out it was going United Parcel Service and somehow got switched over to the United States Postal Service.
That's wild.
Good thing it's only just a t-shirt. I mean, it's nothing important. He's rather upset about it, as would I be. But then again, I can't really say much because the camera that I'm using right here wasn't supposed to be here till tomorrow. And it showed up today, so I cannot.
Stuff like you're talking about is you're paying for what you're not getting.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
Next thing you order will be 3 days late.
Yeah, probably. I'll need it yesterday, and it'll be here in a couple weeks or so.
And contrary to it was, we have oftentimes had stuff that started off with like UPS or FedEx, but got delivered to the post office here in Las Vegas and then delivered to our mailbox. I don't know why they're doing that, but that evidently is a cost-saving measure some companies can take advantage of.
Could be. Could very well be.
How much do you want to bet my computer will be here tomorrow night?
I would bet after before. That's purely no.
Is it coming from Delaware to Pennsylvania? That's a possibility.
It says it'll arrive by 7 p.m.
On Wednesday or Thursday?
Thursday.
Okay, well, I wouldn't start getting worried about it until 7:01 p.m. and even then I'd probably give it another 10 minutes.
They don't let me go to the UPS store and pick it up.
Why would they? It's being delivered to your home as long as someone's there to sign for it. I don't know why you would have to go pick it up. I mean, I don't have a lot of experience with getting stuff, but I'm thinking if you're there or someone's there that can sign for it, shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah.
Unless you get
I would guess it would take at least 2 failed delivery attempts before they would ask somebody to go to the distribution center to pick it up.
That's what it is here.
So Ken, has Mrs. K started work yet?
She has, and we got her. One thing I'm going to like about it is I don't have to rely on a paper schedule anymore. They emailed her schedule today. One of the few things I did manage to find, which is going to be good because that way I'll know what's going on because she tends to forget. Today she was supposed to be trained on the other side of the house, so to speak, in the assisted living, not the memory care. And 2 people called in on memory care, so the second person in charge, which is not my daughter, or my daughter-in-law, my sister-in-law yet, came up to her and she said, how comfortable are you in memory care? And Lorna goes, I like it, I'm good. And then she said, would you mind working there today? And she said, no problem. So she didn't get trained in the assisted living, but she gained kudo points for volunteering after she was asked to go to memory care. And then when I went to have dinner with her, poor little Lorna's running her ass off, doing all the work, and the people from the staffing agencies are sitting over there in their chairs going, yak, 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 yak. And I'm like, that's why I don't like staffing agencies. The people don't do anything. So my brother did tell me tonight that. Well, I mean, I'm not one to say anything about talking. God knows I can talk. But if you're at a job and you're supposed to be doing a job, you should be doing the work, you know. So she's well liked. She's been well received. She's got a lot of good comments from people that really count. Not my brother and sister-in-law either. So I think she's gonna like it. We talked about it coming home tonight, and I said, on your worst day here, or no, wait a minute. How did I put? I compared the two facilities, and she said by far she's much happier here because there's not as much physical work involved. It's kind of funny. When I went in to have dinner with her, they let me in the memory care unit, and I was waiting on her to finish up. And this little lady, probably 5 feet tall, very very thin, very petite. She comes up and she says, "How are you tonight?" I was cordial. I said, I'm doing good. How are you tonight? She says, I'm fine. She goes, let me show you what I did yesterday. Okay. What did you, I didn't say it, but okay. So we go over there, and there's these artificial flowers on a lamp. And she goes, I put those there 2 weeks ago. What do you think about this? I said, oh, those are beautiful. And she goes, yeah, I did that yesterday. So, been a while since I've been in that situation, but we had a nice conversation. And then she walked away. I sat down. I'm waiting on Lorna to come out. And all of a sudden I hear, it's just me standing behind you. She had come up from behind and was standing behind me. So,
we're in that situation every Saturday.
Yeah.
Well, for folks like that, if they're pleasant and they're happy, that's all you can hope for in that kind of situation, you know?
Yep.
This is where I need the
That's
crickets.
what I had to make, help me make 21 pastries today.
Had 21 what? Pastries?
Pastries for my cousin's cat. My cousin lost his cat. And I couldn't figure out how to type in one of my programs. So we got the professor come in and help.
You know why you couldn't figure it out?
No.
Because you were using the wrong program. I thought about that after I had hung out with you, after I printed all of them. I thought, well, he's using the. I thought, well, would have been a little bit easier if he was using the other program instead of that one. But
I will give you a quotation from the old IBM System 360 Mainframe Operations Manual. Whenever you went to the error code section and looked it up and got down to the cause, inevitably it said, probable user error. I remember one time I came upon some obscure thing that said probable system error, and I damn near fell out of my chair.
Weren't expecting that, were you?
No, because the guys with the white shirt and the narrow black ties at IBM were always right, you know.
My favorite is they had the maintenance guy wear that stuff too.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
If you were an on-site systems engineer for IBM, which basically you were a DB repair technician, all of those guys dressed like that too. White shirt and narrow black tie.
Our guys wear blue suits though.
You talking about a thin tie?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, it's not that.
I mean, this is like early 1960s era stuff.
We're still doing that stuff.
Yep.
Oh, they had 3 subjects. We had 4, on the operation of it. Programs and managers were all out there, operators. Doing that black watch, you get in there, right?
Well, speaking of Black Watch, I haven't checked Bonnie's yet tonight to see if he's in over there. Anybody check that yet? I'll take that as a no.
Yeah, I hadn't looked.
I haven't either.
Let's see.
I'll let you check it. Yeah, you can do it quicker than I can. I'll get caught up by about noon tomorrow, maybe. A little bit. Well, she's off the next 2 days, so.
She just went. She just got off air 10 minutes ago.
Wow.
Yeah. Short screen.
Yeah. Yeah, she had a marathon thing the other night, like 6 hours. I heard a ding. What was the ding? Oh, it was over here. Getting.
Oh, yeah, you're a host, by the way.
Oh, yeah, I figured that out when Rick tried to get in. I said, oh, host, let him in. And I realized it was me. Oops. My big foot hit the camera and knocked it out of the range. Yeah, I'll get this all lined up. You know what? I'll bloody hell tomorrow and get with him and get this all wired in and dialed in and set. And that'll make him feel good.
He went to sleep last night. Never even talked.
Yeah, but he watches the streams.
Yeah.
I think what he does is he gets up and gets a cup of coffee and watches the streams. I really do. Huh.
Little battery. Man, we can't have that.
You talking about on your phone?
Oh, I did.
Oh, yeah, well, same difference.
Back in a minute, maybe, kid. I gotta go check on my wife.
You're fine.
She came down with something today. Both of the grandkids had a stomach flu bug last week, and I think she got it today. She had a fever of 101 about an hour ago. And a mild case of Montezuma's revenge.
Yeah, I need to go see how long have we been, a little over an hour maybe. See how long we've been streaming. Yeah, hour and 12 minutes. A little over an hour. I was looking at something. Someone pointed something out to me. Now I can't find what I was looking at. Doggone it.
Hey, Alex.
Yes.
Do you think you can bring over the laptop? You think you can bring over the rest of my music on Thursday from my laptop?
To where?
From my laptop?
Yeah,
oh, this I got to see. What you're going to connect remotely to his aunt's and then connect remotely to yours and bring something over, right?
Well, where do you want me to send it to? Okay, so I'm going to. Yeah.
I told her to leave that laptop on. And don't cut it off because I told her you were going to be in there doing stuff with me.
Yeah, I can copy it from your laptop to my computer, and then from my computer to the new deal.
Yeah, but there's a lot of duplicates in there. So if you can go through and get rid of the duplicates, that'll probably make it go a lot faster.
Okay.
Did Jim say anything about whether shipping was 100% covered or not? I forgot to ask him.
It's down to 70.
Oh, he's covered then. Okay, good. $70 from Pennsylvania, or from Delaware to Pennsylvania?
Yep. It's a little cheaper than what I thought it would be. I thought it'd be 74, maybe. 25.
Man, I'm not going to like the tripod right there. My foot keeps hitting it.
Don't hit it with your foot.
Yeah, really. All right, let me... maybe do this afterwards. Let's see, I can close that one. Okay, got an answer here. I know you guys are wondering, who am I talking to? No, I'm not talking to myself. May seem like it, but I'm not. I'll get organized one of these days, and we'll really have trouble. I think too, what this does is if I use it from this angle, I can put the green screen, flip the bed over there. Well, that reminds me, be right back. Not going nowhere. Gotta measure something while it's still fresh on my mind. All right.
Any ideas on what we do with the hoverboard pump?
He said it was in there.
Yeah, he said he was going to ship
what do we
it.
do with it?
I mean,
Put it in the closet, I guess.
Well, the answer I have, the first answer I have on that is you wanted it. It's your problem
Yeah,
now,
you guys
buddy.
wanted it, so I don't know if that was an Alex's idea or.
With the box?
The box, yeah.
We don't need the box. I think, he said you put it in.
Well, they asked him to, that's why.
Right now he's wondering what he's supposed to do with it, and he just mentioned put it in the closet. And not to be a smart ass, but you asked for it. Your problem. Be right back.
I'll be right here. You guys want to see what I did with one of the laptops I had?
Yeah. Guacamole.
So the government was giving out these free laptops that was not upgradable. So I called, I decided I was going to call HP. And I said, could I upgrade this laptop?
No, we're not seeing much of it.
The pillow.
I decided, well, I wanted to go in and find out if I could upgrade the hard drive on my phone. And good enough, you can't even upgrade it.
You got enough stickers on that thing, or what is it? Or is that just the bottom of it? No, you got
That's what's left of it.
Oh.
I took it all apart.
Did it even have a hard drive?
Yeah.
What kind? I mean, is it SATA hard?
Oh, it's big drive. But I think it was
None
like
of those laptops like that have like a SD card. I think they call it an eMMC type of storage.
Yeah.
It's basically like a 32 gig SD card to run.
Yeah.
Run DMC, wasn't that a group from the 80s?
70s.
Run DMC was from the 70s, really?
I think it did again.
Yeah.
Oh man,
I'm
I'm
thinking the other one, 2 Live Crew. That's what I'm thinking.
I'm older than I thought I was then.
2 Live Crew with the half-naked girls.
Wasn't it Aerosmith and Run DMC that got together and redid Walk This Way?
Yeah.
Okay. Making sure I can remember that.
Good song.
The Aerosmith original version was a decent jam.
Yeah.
Not sure I really fully appreciated the Run DMC, and I just never did set well, if that's the way I want to put it.
I just like their Aerosmith, so I'm the weird one.
You did or did not like Aerosmith?
I didn't like Aerosmith.
Oh, okay.
If you're going to talk Boston, I like Jay Giles.
Boston?
That's right. No.
Them words right there, oh man. You talk about the rock group Boston?
Where they're from.
Who, Boston?
Aerosmith is from Boston.
Yeah, Aerosmith is from Boston, yes.
So is Jay Giles.
Yeah. Where was the group Boston from?
Boston, you know, kidding. But actually, that's not totally true. Tom Schultz, the leader of the group, went to MIT in Boston. He's actually a genius engineer.
And yet he was a rock and roll star.
Maybe more like that way.
You know, his mom and dad were happy.
Yeah. The money started running in. Hey, he still makes, under his name, they're still making foot pedals.
The group Boston's all right. I didn't really hate them, didn't really like them. I can tolerate their music.
Or so one album they did. I heard it once and I hated it. It sold like 15 million copies.
From what group?
I don't remember which one it was. It was like every place had a copy. Drugstores, grocery stores. It was in the cutout bins. Everybody had a copy.
More Than a Feeling?
Yeah, I think so.
Probably. That was their first hit.
For some reason, I want to say it was their third album. The first one was great. Second and third one sucked.
I'll tell you, from an album perspective, listen to Led Zeppelin and listen to the entire albums. They had some good albums.
I wasn't thrilled about this little graffiti though.
Yeah, it was different.
Yeah, you had that one had all the little doors or windows that opened up.
Yeah.
But then when they released this set with Robert Johnson stuff, I like that. I don't know when they did it, but I liked it.
Gonna use my web now. Okay, so last night we're trying to find WebP stuff. Tonight I'm not trying to find WebP stuff. And what's the first thing I find? WebP stuff. Of course. That's crazy. Par for the course, though. I'll bet you that will not let me use that.
I guess the professor got used to me texting him in the morning. So today I woke up and the professor said, "Good morning. No text messages from you today." And I didn't think about it when I got up, but I had sent him an email, but I didn't know he was referring to text messages. Oh.
I didn't get up until 10:30 today.
I gotta stay with you for a while.
I came down an email if you want to join us on Zoom on Thursday about Young Boston, but I don't know if you go or not.
I'm sure he does, but it depends on what time you get it.
That, and it depends on what he's doing as well. I mean, convert more files. I'm gonna give this thing a shot here. There we go. Open. Convert.
Did you use a website conversion or did you download a program?
No, I still have that tab from last night. I'm using the one you sent. And I want it to go to MP3, convert. Not MP3. What am I thinking music for?
Matthew said Boston's a great group. And I'm not sure if it means yes Aerosmith or yes counter Aerosmith. I would like yes except for album covers.
Yeah, Yes had some good music too, I thought.
Lonely Heart.
Yeah, Roundabout.
I got some good music too. I was playing it last night before you got on the air. Ready and stuff. Close the news.
So that program works pretty good. That was a WebP and now it's a PNG. So I like that. I like Helen Reddy. She had some good music. I think she had one good album.
Okay.
I like Alanis Morissette. She's got a good album.
Black Velvet.
I like the girl that does Black Horse and a Cherry Tree, I think it is.
Got Black Eyed Peas on there too, I think.
Yeah, they're pretty good. But the thing I didn't like about them, they took that one song of theirs, I think it was called Pump It, and they rewrote it and renamed it. It's the same song, They just rewrote the lyrics. Uh-oh. I'm behind on my messages here. So Tony is saying we have a low hum in the stream. That was 10 minutes ago.
I don't know who was that.
So I got to get caught up on what happened today with Alex and Josh. Did you guys do the restore from the HP over to the Dell that you're going to be giving to your aunt?
Yes, we did.
And it was successful?
Yes, it was.
You didn't have to jump through hoops or anything to make things work? Looking over there now. That's weird. When I don't have the camera there, I look over there. When I got the camera there, I look over there. Good.
But I don't think I'm using that software anymore.
The Macrium Reflex, or whatever it is, Reflect?
Yeah.
Oh, have you discussed this with the professor?
It's really difficult to use when you're not on the webcam. Go up, go down, go right, go left, go this way, go that way.
I find it all to be kind of difficult at times, but so you brought the image back from your aunts and put it on the Dell, and you had no issues. All the drivers and everything worked. Everything's good to go.
Yep.
And you honestly didn't have to.
When I hit Windows Update, it knew that it was a Dell computer. It knew that it had a newer processor. It took everything that was from the HP, swapped that out, and put all the new drivers in.
Good job. I'm really surprised it worked, though. I really didn't think.
I am too, in a way.
Yeah, I didn't think it worked.
Usually causes a problem.
So I wanted to address Tony Wallow's comment here about this low hum and see if we can figure out what that's coming from. So Tony, are you still with us in the chat room? Give him a minute or two to answer if he is.
Where do you make the comment about a low hum? I'm just looking at the chat.
Sent me a phone message.
Oh, okay, not in the chat. All right.
Yeah, he's being a gentleman and he doesn't want to embarrass the host over live YouTube stream. Oh, speaking of that, you remember last night I said I reached out to a guy to do the cups. Let me kill the background here, even though I like that background. So you remember I said last night I reached out to a guy that how much would he charge me to put Ken Stout Live with the YouTube logo on something like this? He got back to me today. He reached out to YouTube because apparently for $150 you can buy a YouTube logo and use it all you want. And then he put in parentheses, but I'd have to pass that cost along to you. So I've got to do some thinking on that. Tony says yes, and I think that's a camera. Yeah. So let's figure out where this hum is coming from. So Tony, is it still got the hum right now? I think I asked him that same question though. Now Matthew Camp just posted 2 really good bands and one that was okay, and that was Heart, Rush, and Bon Jovi. Bon Jovi was okay. Please don't hate me. Okay, so where is the hum coming from me, you think? Let me mute myself and let the other guys talk, and let's see if it's coming from me. Of course, nobody talks. I say talk. There we go.
Let's guess, Tony. Am I buzzing or housing?
No?
What are you doing, John?
Okay, so believe it or not, I can hear a hum too, and I think I know what it might be. I think it's actually the tank that I'm running's pump. Let me go check something out. Because when you guys were talking, he didn't say anything. I bet you the hum is back now that I'm talking. So I'm going to mute myself again. And if everybody would go around the horn and say a little bit of something so he can maybe figure out who it's coming from. I think he's saying it's coming from my camera though, so.
Funny, like, we don't reserve your camera. Quite get that.
I don't either.
I don't get anything.
I'm not hearing anything.
No, no hums, no buns.
Why is this in? Alex, are you with us?
He's muted.
Yeah, I know you are.
He's probably getting ready for bed. It's a little after midnight, so there should be no hum now because I unplugged the air pump that was running the filter in the tank, which is no big deal because I think tomorrow I'm getting a new tank anyway. Yep, fish tank. Yep. I bet he's not hearing it now because I'm not hearing it now. So, and I heard somebody being cute when I was doing that, going.
Wasn't me.
Oh, I appreciate the fact that you guys are catching on the humor angle of things. Good, we're good to go. So the camera wasn't the issue. Cool. Yeah, I talked to my brother tonight about the all-in-one 40-gallon, and it will fit on my little gizmo thing back there. So, which you can't really see now because the camera's pointed back that way. If I turn the camera slightly that way, you get to see the mess. Yeah, this is right now. We're a catch-all. That had been my plans for today, as I was going to try to get this room pretty much done, and then the lack of power, which led to the lack of energy, which you name it, I came up with an excuse. So, but I do need to get it cleaned up because I don't like living like this. I've got 2 boxes going right now. One's going to Pittsburgh, one's going to Arkansas, and I just, when I get everything ready, I'll get those shipped.
Oh, what kind of Pittsburgh?
A box. Well, did I stutter when I said that? I said I got 2 boxes. One going to Pittsburgh, one going to Arkansas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
When you open it, it'll be a box inside a box.
Inside a box, inside a box, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to spend $35 to send you a box and a box and a box and a box.
You seen the, what is it, Russian
Yes.
nesting dolls or
Yes,
whatever?
yes. Yeah, yeah. So, no, I believe you said you wanted some of those DVDs and CDs that I was going to send to Alex, so I'm just going to split them 50-50 and send them to you guys.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. I'm not ever going to use them, so they might as well get some good use out of somebody, or somebody might as well get some use out of them. The way I look at it. Okay, so you're quite welcome. Don't get real excited on this webcam now. It's old. And it's going to take probably a week to get there because I don't trust the people that are sending it. Well, I'm sending it. I trust me, but I don't trust the people it's coming from. How does that sound? I'm sorry, I was reading a review. Let me go check my email real quick. Oh God, do I have an email tab open? I do. Domino's Pizza.
You did have an email from me somewhere.
I'm working my way across. I'm to the social tab. So my primary tab.
Kid came over at 1 home at 2 o'clock.
1:56 p.m. I got one addressed to both Doug and myself.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I got it.
That would be the one.
Okay, yep, I got it. I sure did. And then I asked if I could use the YouTube logo. It cost $150 to do the application to see if I get approval. So the way that reads is he's going to give up $150 and might not get approved. Oh, and they take 15% of the sale to use the logo. That's interesting.
YouTube's not in it for the kindness out of their hearts or whatever.
Clearly not. Clearly not in it for the kindness of their hearts. I missed that part earlier. I guess the 150 scared me. Now that I see that they're going to get 15%. So he's going to charge me $30 a mug. Yeah.
They get out of cold?
No, they're just regular old ceramic coffee cups.
You know the weird thing about all this? Because I've made all my new friends, I haven't watched Curry at all.
I don't watch Carrie except on Friday nights, and the last week and a half I've not seen any of Carrie's because I missed last week's entirely, and the one before that I went back and tried to watch a little bit, but when he's building stuff, I enjoy watching him. When he's talking about other things, not so much.
Yeah, let me share a screen with you.
Go right ahead. Thank you for asking.
I just like you, I enjoy the build videos.
This is a place called 4Imprint.
Yeah, that's one I've used.
And I don't know how much they'll let you put on one, and that does affect the price, but we're talking less than, I don't know, $5 to $10 a mug at the most. You know?
Oh yeah,
and that's for expensive ones.
Yeah, I think why it was so high though is because it's going to cost $150 just to apply to get to YouTube. So he's going to wrap that into my cost, and then he's going to cover losing 15% of that to YouTube through me. And I get that. It's business. I understand that.
You don't, that's way too high. $15 a cup.
Business is business. I mean, if people are going to pay it, you can't fault the man if he's only needs to get, let's say, 10% to recoup his cost, but he gets someone to pay him 15% so he makes some profit. You can't fault him for doing that. I don't.
Capitalism said there was something that's reasonable. That's something great.
That's true, but
look at the one that Jeff just showed you for $6.
Hey Jeff, do me real quick, Gary. Jeff, send me that link in chat, please.
Okay.
If you don't mind.
So even if you have $150 for the YouTube logo, and I know what you're saying, don't mind it right now, but YouTube logo is $150, we agree. And let's say you make 15, that's $10, that's still less than 15. Dad, you use that logo forever, just like you said it a minute ago.
That's what I'm thinking it is. I don't think it's a one-time 150. I think he's getting that for the rest. And, you know, just between the 7 or 8 arrests that are in here, he probably already has it because someone's probably already done this in the past. And, you know, to CYA, he's going to get it again. I don't know. I'm just corresponding on email with him.
Send him on Jeff's side, see what they say.
Yeah, I'm going to. Well, the YouTube logo itself is not that important. I'll be right back. I don't think I have a cup to show you what I'm talking about.
But that's when they prove you can't kill me, funding us them 50 DVDs. You putting them between the logo up.
Okay, I will.
Oh, the professor's back, I hear. Or maybe I'm hearing things. So this is
the professor is back.
okay, so this is about the closest I have, and it's not a real good example, but just a little cup. I don't necessarily know that I need the YouTube logo on here like this, but I'm thinking about starting here and going Ken, Stout, Live, and then the same thing on the other side, Ken, Stout, Live. It's just a thought. I've got some thought written down. Maybe sneak the YouTube logo in the bottom, who knows? And then, you know, white, black, blue, red. I don't know what colors to use yet. So
you can get the mugs that will change the message when they get hot.
yeah, those are funny. Those are cute.
So you can have one that shows you when it's cold, and when it gets hot, you can show this game.
Oh, do we really want to put my picture on a mug?
No.
Yeah, I can see that now. You're going to see a.
No, just use your regular mug shot, so to speak.
Has anyone seen this 62-year-old man? He was last seen moving to Indianapolis, Indiana, from Charleston, Illinois.
Just take the one that went on the milk carton.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that movie.
Just a thought. And then you got, okay, so I'm quite sure, and I have no clue. This came from 56 Incorporated is what it says, but I have no clue how many ounces that cup is, how many ounces this cup is, although I drink about too many of these a day, and how many ounces the cup Robert sent is. I'm thinking this would probably be about the right size to use, because if I squeeze in there Ken Stout Live on this, it's just going to look horrible.
Most of these mugs I see on that web page are 10 to 11 ounce. When you start getting them a little taller, they go up to 14 ounces or more.
Is Robert still with us in the Zoom?
I don't think so.
I was going to ask him if he knew how
Yes.
many ounces.
He's muted, but he's there.
Oh, well. I was going to ask. Hey, do you know how many ounces that coffee cup was you sent me?
Put her on the chip.
Man, I didn't mean to ask him such a tough question.
How many ounces in a cup?
8, generally. But I don't know. I don't think that cup right there is going to be 8 ounces myself. I just keep meaning to do a little coffee experiment without the coffee, just hot water to. When it says 10 cups on the pot, I don't think you're getting 10 cups out of that thing. I think you're getting maybe 4 cups out of it.
They're measured at 6-ounce cups.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah. My coffee pot says 5 cups.
Wow, Tom K didn't have power all day too, so Indiana and the state of Arizona had something in common today. I know how that goes, Tom. Very boring. Well, I got a lot of sleep today, but still a boring day.
Man, you'll be up all night.
No, I'll sleep like a baby when I finally go to bed.
Ryan, I didn't wait to read it back.
I got a television show I got to catch up on. In fact, I will go see if that's available yet.
I was teasing my wife about you having the dancing girls, the Betty Boop.
Right.
And I said that Jeff showed something yesterday, and I came in, we were talking, and I don't remember what it was, I turned around, and she put up Betty Page documentary.
What I was showing as a background was from one of our last shows that used to be at the Flamingo here.
And how much were they?
Don't know that one.
There's enough silicone there to make a life wrap.
Okay.
Oh, Ken, on that place I showed you there?
Yes.
Yeah, when you go to the individual mugs and want to order, there's a $50 setup charge. Now,
Yeah, that's
if
fine.
If you have repeat orders, I think they keep the setup available, at least for a certain length of time. So that if you wanted to order more later, you might not have to pay the $50 again.
I would. Yeah, I would hope they would do that. Employee tip on ceramic coffee mugs. Mike's been with them for 23 years.
We moved here, and my wife got probably over 100 coffee cups. Well, I've been typing for like 30 years, but nobody ever told me why I was doing it.
I have 2 that I drink out of, and we've got a whole set of the one that I showed you that says cream and decaf, and I forget the other one. There's 3 of them. And then the one Robert sent me, and then I've got this one down here that got that when I was in the military.
We have a couple of them that we saved from my mother-in-law. We don't use them very often because they're not easily replaceable.
Yeah,
She was an Army nurse in the Second World War over in Asia, so she got one from an organization called CBI, China, Burma, India Theater. Now she has another one which I always like, says I suffer from CRS, can't remember.
So while it's on my mind, Josh, did you try to call me tonight?
Not that I know of what.
Is your number 484-512 something?
My number is,
Boy, I'm just coming up with the hardball questions tonight, I tell you.
Well, you never call yourself, so how are you supposed to know your own number?
Yeah, Alex.
I changed my number, that's why.
Oh, never mind. Just 44 is the area code, right?
I already shut the phone off, but no, I get it. I ask hard questions. You guys throw them back at me. Okay, I got it. 484 is the area code. Yes.
412-431.
Yeah, it's not you. Okay. Well, this one came out of Reading, Pennsylvania, and it's 484-512-9419. So, I just wondered. I didn't
Yeah,
get.
I don't even have your number.
I didn't think that you did, but I didn't get to the phone in time to answer it, and they didn't leave a voicemail, so no big deal.
Is it the same area code?
Pardon?
Is it the same area code as Josh?
Oh, I don't know. What's your area code,
No.
Josh?
No. Josh is 412.
It is, right? And Kim, it's not the same area code, is that correct?
No, it's not.
Okay. I was just saying maybe somebody there was calling because they got a number out of his phone.
Yeah, we a while back I bought an internet phone set up through Uma. I don't know if you've ever seen their ads. And you pay a one-time fee of $100 for this instrument, and then it's like $5 a month for unlimited, whatever. And that was simply so my wife would have a number. And we were considering moving back to South Carolina at the time I got this, so I got it with an 803 area code. And it's only for my wife to call out on, basically, but we get incoming calls, which we never answer, from 803 area code numbers, 1 or 2 a day. I mean, it's just robodials, I'm sure.
Yeah, I got one tonight. It was from 702-819-8649 out of Vegas. And I don't know what made me answer it, but I answered it. And the guy said, "Hello, sir, can you hear me?" And I said, "I can hear you. Can you hear?" Click. So I think he was wanting me to say the word yes.
Yes,
And as soon as I didn't say the word yes, he hung up.
Well, let me say something to you, Ken. The Supreme Court, not Supreme Court, our Attorney General of the state of Michigan has gotten money back on that. Okay, you to call and say yes, and then they put your name to, do you want $1 million, you know, do you have to pay us? And you say yes. But then there's one expert that said that our Attorney General did post that to her website, and she doesn't know what she's talking about. And you know who my favorite idiot is. That's the guy who said it.
Yeah.
And I posted him on it. He said, no, she didn't. I put the post there. And he's still, I mean, of course, I know that our Attorney General, I just think he's going to post it, you know. But no, I got a real quick funny on that. Is I won't answer it. I don't know what they're going to answer it.
I generally don't answer it either. But I don't know what, I thought for some reason it might be Jeff And I've got a couple other friends. Yeah, I figured it wasn't, but I mean afterwards. But I've got a couple other friends that they change their numbers frequently. So something just said, "Go ahead and answer that." And then as soon as he said that, I'm like, "No, I know what this is." So,
Ones I like is, and I get them all the time. I'd like to speak to the person who handles the Nevada energy bill on your home, which results in an automatic click.
Yeah.
Wow, if I'm not busy, I would play it. You know,
Well, I just am so tired of that. It's always somebody selling solar, and about once or twice a month I have to run somebody off from the front door trying to sell solar.
my favorite is they try to sell here. We have like 3 months.
Oh, of course.
I had literally one guy, excuse me, wanted to cut our trees down so that we could come. And in Michigan, there's not going to be enough sunlight. I don't care what you say.
He's probably glad I didn't make him want to really want.
But anyway, what I was trying to say is there's some equipment someplace that they're taking numbers off literally our city or the city next door, and that's where the call's coming from. And I just want to smash somebody at that.
Yeah, most of the spam calls I get have a 702 area code, which is what my cell phone is, and they actually list a person's name, and it's a real number, but it's not the number of whoever is calling. They're spoofing the numbers.
Exactly.
I'm laughing because Jeff said area code 702 and Lorna's in the other room. She heard you. She goes, "That's Vegas."
Yeah.
But I mean, that's what they do here. It's like, you answer because you're like, oh, this it might be a sales call. Let's see what it's about or something. And
The thing I find aggravating is that occasionally one of those turns out to be one of our doctor's offices using a new number that I don't have in there as the doctor's number, trying to talk to you about an appointment or something. And some of them use a service which has an 800 number
Right.
to send out the appointment messages, which I find aggravating because I generally don't listen to any 800 number that calls. Fortunately, most of those will leave a message.
Especially when I we get a shitload of those like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
I like when they call and they call me and they call me like questions about the file. Meanwhile, I don't even drive.
Yep. Those are always fun. They don't
Or
like
your
it.
warranty is about to expire on your vehicle.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of those I decided to play one of that. I have an extended warranty from Ford on my truck, which is still active. And they tried to call and I said, well, that's funny. Ford didn't notify me about that. Were you from Ford?
I'll tell them, like what you said, it's a Ford. I'll say, I'm glad because Ford just getting out there. What can you do me at 700,000 miles?
Thank goodness you called. I just totaled my car yesterday and Ford voided my warranty. What can you do for me?
Well, I was drunk, but there's a reason.
Yeah, really. So, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the stream. I want to thank Tony Wallow, Jeff Ryman, Matthew Camp, Devil Dog, and I'm sure he's from either Jeff Riddle, or Bonnie's channel. I can't remember which. And I believe I saw Tom K sneak in. I did. Thank you, gentlemen, for being here. I'm going to end the live YouTube stream. Tomorrow we should be 8-ish my time because she's off. And, of course, I've never had that go off at that time yet. So that's the plan. We'll see how it goes. Thank you. I hope we get everything ironed out between Alex and I tomorrow on setting this up so that we won't have all the problems we had tonight. And that's about it. So I'll do this. I don't have an outro yet, so bye.